Go to the ship, baby. God, man, Michigan, number one team in the nation, nigga. We beat the number one team in the nation, nigga. It's a wrap. We the number one team in the nation. Let's go.
Hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the
Start off fast. I know how we do it.
This is the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines.
We're the Cinderella team, baby.
Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit.
The Cinderella team, we're the unknown.
Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's will get the first crack on offense today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. A good grab by the sophomore. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Yeah. Oh!
Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. They could have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising opening drive, but it stalls. The punter out to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Florida Atlantic's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane.
Last game,
positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
A game mix of 2nd and medium. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks loose at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Has the first down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming up. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass is incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And now the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Pass not complete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's going to take off here. And they bring him down, but not
Slow.
before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's got room to run. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pop over the middle. It's Card. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still needing that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make it.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete on the crossing route. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive rolling.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Kirk's Ford Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Holding.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Grab by the receiver. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring out the third down. And it's a bunch formation. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He's hit just before the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll run it to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. No hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the move now. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Wolverines. They finish off the scoring drive. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Pressure is coming. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Punt team making their way on the field.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Powers through. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. It's a 1st and 10 play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Receiver makes the catch and make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try the right here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, FAU. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Baker. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Play action here on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. That's the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
O-line formation for the defense. The run to the left, trying to find Paydirt. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they jump on top here in the second half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move, he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, we always talk about adjustments being made at halftime, and this offense clearly needed to make adjustments, but what they're trying here early in the second half is not working.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. They trap him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Pass is caught. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. First down to 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They keep him off bounds with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
It's third down after that run. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. And he's run out after a big game. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver.
Touchdown! Oh! Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen, that's a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Freedom guard.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, he went deep on 2 guys.
Get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, FAU.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Crucial third down play coming up. give it to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Handoff headed left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, but they're better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
To the air, it's Baker. Snags the quick throw. Powering through a tackle. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the 1st down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Picks up the 1st down and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
The receiver grabs it, and he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. A new set of downs after that completion.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. To the air. It's Baker. Tight end makes the grab. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw yet again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Running through the tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. A gain makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W rate performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's all you trash. But we're not getting enough quarterback yet. Oh, rematch. Oh, rematch, nigga.